Welcome to the Creation Evaluation Station. I give in-depth reviews of models and construction kits, both new and old, mostly LEGO, but other products as well. I also do reviews and discussions of other creative works such as movies, cartoons, and video games. Today, on this episode, we are going to be looking at this. It's Dr. Wu's Lab's Baby Dinosaur Breakout. It's a mouthful. I had to read it. This is the back. Once again, the front. It's set number 75939. It's a 6+ set. Came out in 2020. So one of the newer sets that I got. Let's see here. Oh yeah, 164 pieces, and it retails for $19.99. $19.99. Make sure I didn't say too many nines in there. But yeah, it's a little set. Got little babies in it. Let's go put it together and check it out. We have the contents of the box here. We have a nice booklet here for the instructions. Comes with a sticker. Some cute stickers on it. Not too many on there. It's like mostly for the computer screens and stuff. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stickers. Not too bad. Now there are 3 bags in here. They aren't numbered, so I guess they're meant to be opened all at once. There's one. There's one big one. 2 small ones. And we also have the little baby Triceratops all by himself. And the Ankylosaurus is in one of the bags, but we'll look at them closer. We'll open these up and look at the contents. But yeah, that's it. Here's the contents of all 3 bags. And there's quite a bit here, but there's a lot of bags here. Got quite a bit of translucent pieces. Translucent blue. Got that. We have the big panel piece. We also have a little round canopy. Some plates. Larger plates. Now this is interesting because look at that. It's a minifigure, collectible minifigure base part that's being used for something else. We have Bumpy. Well, excuse me, I don't know if it's Bumpy. The baby Ankylosaurus and the baby Triceratops. Let's have this interesting sink piece. Some foliage. I don't have any printed pieces in this set, other than the characters and dinos, of course. Do have quite a bit of small kibble. Some, trolls and things. We got a lot of small stuff. Laptop. 2 eggs. We also have 2 characters. One's Dr. Wu. I think the other one's supposed to be Owen, but I'm not sure. The baby bottle. Transparent couches, as I call them. But yeah, quite a bit here. Smaller pieces, but a good variety. Some big ones as well. Here are our extra pieces in this set. Not too much of note here. You know, the typical extra studs and 1x1 tiles and plates and stuff. I got an extra syringe here, which that's pretty typical too. Extra controller, which, yeah, some of these pieces can come in handy, of course, but nothing amazingly new. Here are our figures for this set, including the 2 dinos. They are very cute. They both have anti-studs on their feet, And the little Ankylosaurus got one stud, hollow stud, on his back. And the Triceratops here has both two stud thing, but it's also like hollow inside, like the old horse. So you could, like the horse, so you could ride on his back. Don't have a saddle available. I wonder if it would fit a saddle piece. That would make sense. And then it has the 1x2 brick and 1x2 stud in the same color as him to fit in there, so you can not have him look weird. And we've got Owen Grady and Dr. Wu. Both of them look really great. This Owen figure, I don't know if it's a unique print, but it's a rare print because I have not seen it that often. And it's really nice. It's got these canisters on him with some kind of green goo. Dr. Wu looks nice, and it looks very accurate from the movie, color-wise. And let's shave their heads and see if they have extra faces, and they do. That's a quite scared face with Dr. Wu there. He's really expressive, both there. He's got quite the sneer going on there. Definitely a unique face for him. Maybe the scared face isn't, but the sneer face looks very unique. And Owen looks like Owen, but he got the strap there from those canisters. Other than that, Owen's Owen. Here we have the set together. Now, there's quite a bit going on here. Very small set, but a very dense set. You got this whole outer wall piece, and this desk is separate as well. There's no real walls to this place except for this one. Kind of have to use your imagination. And the set really requires the use of stickers. I did not put them on, but to really look good, it does need the stickers, unfortunately, because there's a monitor here. This is supposed to be monitored. These are supposed to be computer monitors. There's, you know, keyboard pieces all over the place. There's sticker on, of course, the laptop there. So I may or may not, I don't know, put stickers on this. I don't think there's a lot of pieces that I'm going to reuse. But that aside, this set definitely has a lot going on. Where to start? Let's start with the table right here up front. We have we have the laptop, which just got knocked over, and it can be closed up. It has a little clip on the top that it closes up. This, I didn't realize it was printed, but is a chunk of amber with a mosquito inside. Except there's no real mosquito inside. It's just painted on the outside. But that looks really cool and is very appropriate to this. We have a microscope, and there's supposed to be this, which I attached it to here because it just is supposed to set loose, and it's just a clear dot. It's supposed to be a slide for the microscope, but it sits loose, and just like the laptop, and it's really small. I didn't want to lose it, so I stuck it to the desk just so it doesn't get lost. And then you turn this around, you have you have a trank, a gun, opposed to just the needle on the other side. And you got clips for other things here as well, including that baby bottle I think can go on there. And yes, Owen's got a little baby bottle to feed our ankylosaur here. I don't think to drink milk, but who knows. Let's move Owen out of the way for just a moment, because we have this part which is really cool. This was I think it was in the Jurassic World movie too, but it was very much like the ones that were in the Jurassic Park. It is an egg incubator, and I've already done the one set that had a rideable egg incubator, but this is basically what that was based off from. And you got this wonderful little hand here that can move up and down and all around. Now there's a cover here that covers and protects the incubator, and you can open it up, and there are the eggs. And this actually does fit over the eggs. You can oh, I didn't try doing this when I was building it. Wow, the eggs don't want to come out. There we go. They're just in there with one stud. I was being a little too gentle. But if you squeeze it, yes, it can hold an egg. Now, I wouldn't like put that in storage like that, because that egg will probably be let go. It's not very strong grip there. But so that can be played with. We have Woo's mug sitting over here, which I didn't know that was a thing, and I'm going to have to pay attention to the movie now, closely to the movies to find his mug, because there's another Lego set that also has the yellow mug for his mug. So we got this bank of computers and monitors here. We got this other one up top here, and we have this little window that is supposed to go out into this, show this pen area where our little Triceratops is hanging out. And this is where things get kind of neat, because this is a double-sided set. First glance, it looks very, you know, two-dimensional. Everything's happening here, but there's more happening on the other side. And we'll just give it a flip around. This is on a bit of a hinge. You could open it up flat or close it, depending on how you like it. I had it kind of at an angle so you could see it from the front. And here is the other side with our baby Triceratops. We got a panel here with very important electrical stuff going on. And apparently something happens here that the wires break. And therefore the security is not as strong. And the Triceratops breaks out, and there's a little thing here that breaks the window, and that's how the Triceratops breaks in. I like this outside. I mean, there could be more stuff, and you'd probably have to use your own collection, you know, build a little bit more for the Triceratops, baby Triceratops paddock. This is only on here by a couple studs. That's what holds it in place. Oops. And put it on right. But then we got some nice little foliage down here. And I love this little watering trough, basically. I don't know why they used a gold faucet. I've actually never seen this piece before. This is a interesting piece, and it's gold. I guess they really wanted it to stand out here, so you can give your Triceratops some water to drink. But yeah, so there's a lot going on here with this little set. Like I said, it'll look better if you have all the stickers on. Other than that, you know, it's like, what is this weird sign? No, that's supposed to be a monitor, like a heart monitor, and there's all the other screens that are supposed to be going on at the same time. And it is a very small but very complicated little set. And I think, other than the baby dinosaurs, of course, because I love them. That's the main reason why I got this set. I think my favorite part is the egg incubator. Especially it's so reminiscent of the first movie. Well, let's get back to the desk and give it a final eval. We're back here at the desk. and it's time to give this thing a final eval. Overall, I don't know, I have mixed feelings about the set. There's some really great things like the egg incubator, the small little stuff you build on the desk and out here. I guess my biggest problem is the big dependence on the stickers for the monitors and things. Should do more prints. I did this wonderful amber print here. You can't see them too far away, but yeah. And I love the dinos in it. I mean, that's a big reason why I wanted to get this set. But building it, the incubator was really cool. I like the arm, the mechanical arm that works, and you know, the gimmick with the breaking down the window, the dinosaur break-in thing. It's kind of fun. Not a lot to it, but let's get down to the final evaluation. For appearance, everything looks okay except for the heavy dependence on the stickers. You can see a lot of the stickers, it looks pretty barren, and it's like, what are all these things? What's the point of all this? Well, you know, this is supposed to be a computer monitor, this is a computer monitor, but you can't really tell without the stickers there. So because of that, I mean, the other things look good in it. I like the builds that you can't even see that are on the other side here for the water and the drinking water, and while the plants aren't much of a build, but the whole aesthetic looks nice. So I ended up giving it a 9. Could be better. A few less stickers and more printed pieces. The dinos look good. The characters look good, though. Now, function, there's not a lot that happens here, but the incubator here works pretty good. The only thing that would make this incubator maybe a little bit better is if you could rotate it. But other than that, that works good. I mean, this is supposed to be a lab, so there's lots of computers and diagnostic equipment. That doesn't really do anything, but looks nice if you have the stickers on, of course. So it functions well. This is supposed to just look like something. Now, then we can move over to the breakaway window, and it looks a bit awkward, but it's hidden because it's mostly in the back. Because there's a lever back here that you can't see from the front, which that's good, and it's hidden pretty well, and it works. Hit the switch, the window pops loose, and in comes the little dinosaur. It's not very big. I imagine the rampaging Triceratops baby is probably taken care of pretty easily. You might not even need the trunk gun. But so the function, it got a 9, just simply because there could be more that's added to it. But what's here works great, and it is fine. You have to use your imagination for a back wall back here. But as far as fun goes, there's a bit of fun. You know, you got the different baby dinosaurs to play with, and the scenario that's set up here with the breaking in of the down of the enclosure that's here. Could use just a little bit more, you know, with this. I gave it a 9. It's not bad. Could be just a little bit better. Now, techniques. I like the techniques for the building of the little everyday type. Well, maybe not necessarily every day in the case of the incubator, but the human devices like the microscope and just the desk in general. Well, nothing fancy with that, but it looks nice. Nice opening desk. I'm missing the laptop. Oh, there it is. But yeah, the desk with the laptop. So there isn't a lot of techniques, but there's some technique here. Nice techniques. And I gave it a 9 as well. Nothing fancy. Could definitely use something more. But more always costs money. And we'll get to money. But that gives everything a 9. So the average, if you didn't know, if everything's the same number, that is the average. So yes, overall, this is getting a 9. It's a solid 9 set. So we move on to the price, and it was $19.99, which is a little on the expensive side, but not too bad. You sit down, you do the math, it's 164 pieces, and you get 12 cents per piece, which is definitely over the normal, over the standard of 10 cents. But you're paying for a license, and that can affect things. Now, there aren't like big dinosaurs here. You just have this little Triceratops, and the Ankylosaur can't be that expensive. The little tiny guy. Triceratops would be a little bit more, but wouldn't be any different than a horse, castle set or anything like that. So the price isn't too bad. I mean, looking at this, there's quite a bit crammed in here. Maybe it could be a $15 set, but I think a $19 worth of stuff here isn't bad. You might have a slight price thing for some of the larger windscreens and the windows. Really, there shouldn't be any pieces that drive up the price. It's probably mostly the license, and even then, it's not too bad. So I ended up giving this a pass. So yeah, it's for what you get here, and for the $20 price point, it's not terrible at all. So it got a P, and that gives our overall final eval score a 9P. This is a decent set. If you could find it like marked down just a little bit, like $5, if you can find this for $15, which unfortunately this set is discontinued, so you're probably actually going to be paying more than $20. But at $15, it would be a good price, for sure. Which isn't even a full clearance markdown; it's just a small markdown. So if you can find it for $15, it's a good set. So the price is not terrible with this. This set and several other sets, these are Jurassic World. They never made a lot of Jurassic Park. We have the one Jurassic Park set that I did a review on. I'll leave a link up here. And it is the only real Jurassic Park set. But there's a lot of other Jurassic Park things, like this egg incubator that is in the other sets. Now, the egg incubator was in the other movies, and even the one TV series, the Camp Cretaceous series. So you could say it's not that big of a deal. But then you realize, if you look at some of the other sets, which we'll be getting to some of them that I have anyways. I don't have everything, unfortunately. But you'll see that there are more references to that very first movie and movie series. More of the first movie than the other ones. But the other ones, there wasn't a lot to actually work with them. But yeah, this isn't a bad set. If you love the dinosaurs, you're going to want to get it, which is primarily what I wanted it for, is the dinosaurs. I love Triceratops, and we have a baby Triceratops. How could I resist its cute little face? And Ankylosaurus is really cute too. It's even smaller. It's kind of interesting because this is probably definitely a baby that has been hatched recently. The Triceratops is not quite a baby anymore. He's a little bit bigger. They didn't hatch out of an egg that was this large. They grew to this size pretty quickly, but this is definitely we'll call it a toddler. You know, it's older than a baby, but it's not quite a child. It's not an infant anymore, but it's a toddler. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this set. You know, what do you think of it? Would you buy this just for the dinos? The price isn't terrible for the dinos. Like, there's some that have dinos in it. They're really expensive, and you really have to want those dinos to have it. But let me know what you think. I'm in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, of course, give it a like, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe. I need more subscribers for sure. And that's it for me here at the Creation Evaluation Station, signing off, reminding you that creativity is key.